What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a new trading week. So we're gonna do our daily analysis, our weekly analysis. So we're gonna start off first with US30 and then move forward on with gold. So check this out, guys. US30. Since last week, I've been explaining to you guys pretty much the buy position that I'll be interested in taking. Right now, I did explain to you guys this two area of interest where I'll be interested in taking buys, either as long as price continues to remain itself above the structure of support, or a breaking retest above this previous lower high, which as you guys can see right now we have broken above it, right? Pretty much just a break and retest to then continue back into the upside. Right now, price is kind of doing that, but we still haven't gotten the proper pullback that I'm expecting, right? I also told you guys that as long as price pretty much breaks under, we get a pullback, I'll be interested in continuing to sell moving back into the upside due to the fact that price was obviously in a downtrend, right? Now check this out, guys. On Thursday, we did see that price did reject again the structure of resistance that we pretty much have been rejecting last week as well. Last week we're pretty much stuck inside this range, pretty much just breaking above support, breaking back in resistance, pretty much just bouncing off structure, right? Now, last week, as you guys can see, price did pull back into this very strong area of support structure that we did form on December, right? This happened on December, which as you guys can see, price pulled back. We did see rejection there, and rejection there. Support hold very strong, which as you guys can see, which is pretty much caused this entire bull run back into the upside, forming a new all-time highs, which US30 have never seen, right? Pretty much we did see a very strong bullish move back into the 40,000, or made back into the 40,000, right? Made the new highs at 40,000. Now, at the beginning of April, which as you guys can see, this is where the switch of structure started happening, right? Went from creating higher highs to higher lows to then creating lower lows and lower highs, reaching this back into the structure of support, which as you guys can see, price perfectly rejected it, right? Now, check this out. On Thursday, this happened on Thursday night, I did end up sending out a buy limit between the 37 to 30, which as you guys can see, price did miss the structure by a few points, and we did see the bullish run into the upside, hitting for over 900 points, which obviously would have been an amazing trade. Fortunately, we did miss our buy limit, so we end up taking out this limit, we end up deleting it, and then we enter some other buy limits around the structures over here, which as you guys can see on Friday never actually got the pullback into the area of interest where I was interested in taking this buys, and price just perfectly pushed back into the upside. So far on the 4 hour, we obviously see bullish trend. Same thing on the 1 hour time frame, we're still in a bullish market. Now check this out, guys. So what I'll be interested this morning with US30, I do believe that US30 can obviously give us another pullback due to the fact that US30 is obviously volatile during the New York session, right? So US30 might be going crazy. We might be seeing some pullbacks between these zones over here. If it does between the 38,050 to the 3800, definitely will be interested in looking for buy position back into the upside. Now, again, it doesn't really have to happen today. It can probably happen tomorrow, but we do see the pullback between these two zones for these next couple of days. Then I'll be interested in looking for buy movement back into the upside. Now check this out. US30 right now is heading towards this area of resistance, which at one time we did form this area of resistance up under the structure over here of support, which as you guys can see, we're pretty much trading under the structure of support, which as you guys can see, price used it as resistance, which caused a bearish move back into the upside. So if this morning we do see that price pulls back into these zones over here, I will roughly say the 38,270 to the 38,340. If we do see that price does remain itself under these two structures over here, I'll be interested in taking counter trend trade sells. Now, counter trend trade sells are high risk due to the fact that we're pretty much going along with pretty much going against our buys, and our buys for today is going to be bullish, right? So we're pretty much going against it, but if it does give you guys a very good risk to reward, and it makes sense that sells have more opportunity than buys at the moment, then I'll be interested in taking the sells back into the downside. If not, and we do break above those two structures over here, definitely would rather wait to see a 1 hour candle closure. So we do see a very strong bullish 1 hour candle closure between these stones over here. I'll be interested in waiting for the pullback into the lower time frame, so price has to remain itself above the 38,340 and the 38,270. If we do see that price does remain itself above it, I'll be interested in continuing the bullish run back into the upside, and then my full take profit for the day is going to be the 38,600, which is my bullish target, right? Now we're looking for buys above the 38,340, and we're looking for sells if price does reject these two zones over here and remain itself under, and I'm also looking for buys position back into these zones over here, which is the 38,050 to the 3800. So that's what I'm going to be looking at for US30. Now let's move towards gold. So Gold, let's see what gold is pretty much doing at this moment. So yesterday during the market open and then during the London session, we did see the continuation of the bearish move back into the upside. If you guys go into the 4 hour time frame, we have seen that price has formed this very strong area of resistance between the 23.96, which is also between the all-time highs. We did see that price one time, we did break above it. We did see those rejection, price remained up under it. Same thing over here, price pull back. We did see those rejections. Same thing over here, price rejected, and we see those rejection, pretty much price trading under it. If you guys look at the 4 hour time frame, notice this structure right over here. We're pretty much close under. We have a very strong bearish candle closure under this 4 hour structure. You guys go into a daily time frame, it is also going to be this daily structure right there. So for this morning, this is probably for a longer time plane. Maybe it can happen today, maybe not. Maybe it can happen for these next couple of days. But if we do see that this bearish candle does manage to close under like this, definitely we'll be waiting for another bearish another candle on the daily time frame to pull back, which will be obviously the lower time frame pullbacks, to pull back, maybe give us a weak rejection towards this structure, and then that means that the next day, the next candle can definitely continue the bearish movement back into the downside. So that's definitely what I will be looking at for long term. If we do see this daily candle close bearish engulfing, right? Again, I will update you guys during the recap. But if we do get a very strong bearish candle like this, and the next candle, which is tomorrow, pretty much pulls back and we do see rejection towards here, that means that the next candle can definitely continue the bearish movement back into the downside, right? So definitely will be keeping my eyes on between the 2360, and then if 2360 does fail, then the next the next zone that I'm will be interested in at will be the 2375. So if we do fail 2360, 2375 will be the next zone. If we do see that price does reject, I'll be interested in looking for sells back into the downside. Now another structure I'm keeping my eyes on this morning is going to be this support structure over here that we did form the beginning on April, right? As you guys can see, we did form the support, we came back, we retested, rejected, we pulled back again, retest, rejected, price perfectly shot back into the upside. So we are in this major support structure right over here. So this morning, I will be interested to see if price can give us another pullback between the 23,330 to 23,27. If we do see that price does reject, we do see that price pretty much remain itself above it, pretty much the same exact setup that happened over here. I'll be interested in taking those buy position back into the upside, and then pretty much we wait to see how price reacts around these zones over there. So that's going to be for gold for today. Now let's say if it does break under 2330, if it does break under, then I'm not interested in taking any position this morning. We'll simply wait for tomorrow and I'll give you guys a new update. So that's pretty much it, guys, for today analysis. We got gold and US30. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys tonight with the recap. Peace out, guys.